Today we're looking at the Gifkins router Dovetail jig, as well as the Gifkins router and router table setup. Now, the very first thing you will need to know with this is that this is the emergency stop button right here. If for some reason everything's going wrong, you just whack that and it will cut the machine almost instantly. That is the most important thing to note. The next most important thing to note is that with this, you always are required to wear PPE, which means you need to have safety glasses on, you need to have earmuffs on, you need to have your hair tied up. You can't be wearing any loose clothing, no loose jewelry as well, and you want to take off any rings just in case for some reason it catches and it degloves that finger, which is what you do not want. From there, when you're not using the jig, as you can see, when I move this guard over, it's no longer popping up. It's not sitting out. And that's because I've raised it or lowered it over here. Now, there's just a knob over here that you can turn to do that. And it'll go up a fair way and it'll come down a fair way. Now, when you're not using it, we want it taken down and hidden. The reason we do that is for safety. Now, if you're not sure what this jig does, actually I'll tell you one more thing. Before, to start it, what you're gonna do is there's a button under here, there's a lock you push back, and then you can turn that off. Over here, to start up, and you can turn that off. Now, don't get worried that you've got access to the blade under there, because you actually don't. The whole thing is guarded off with a plastic guard going the whole way around so that you can't get your fingers caught in. But still be intentional, look down and look when you're about to turn it off and ensure that you're going where you need to go. Remember, if you are concerned at all, just hit that emergency lockout right there. Now, what does this thing actually do? I'm just going to show you. It creates incredibly strong dovetail joints. So as you can see, it creates these two pieces. One has a taper and one has a taper coming in. Now, these are very useful in a lot of cases. In timber woodworking, they often use them in boxes to create a nice aesthetic feature, as you can see there. And then we also go through and we use them on drawer fronts. Now, the reason we use them on drawer fronts is because it locks them in so it can't go anywhere. And that's really important, that can't move anywhere, and so you're A-OK, you're set up there. Anyway, I'll see you guys in the next video.